road trip through Cali today. We get where we need to go. My internet is spotty. Oh, okay, no problem, Nika Grace. Um, hello, hey, and YouTube. Hey, Facebook. I'm so used to saying the three of them that now it's hard to remember that it's just the two, YouTube and Facebook. Let me share my live as well. So uh again, any woman who might be interested in a certification program for a life coach, just invite them to the room. Okay, they will learn more. And the truth is, they may be like, wait, I didn't even know I can do this. I thought you needed that. I thought you needed this. And I want to be able to answer their questions. Okay, so let me go live. Let me also share my live out. Let me share it to my stories for sure. So yeah, sometimes people don't know because they're like, wait, I didn't even know that you can do that. Wait, wait a minute. I don't want to accidentally close my live out, but let me hold the tablet while I do this. I don't know why this don't be working. You know? All right, I need my fingers. I was trying to do this without my fingers, but clearly I need my fingers to do it. All right, to add it to my stories. All right, so I got y'all leaning for just a second, but don't worry, I got you. I'm bringing y'all back. Here we go. All right, so um but thank you everybody for coming into the room. I appreciate you, and I thank you everyone over here on YouTube and Facebook. Thank you for popping into the live. This is going to be a conversation just to let people know that I am having this meeting tonight, and this is not going to be the only one, but it's going to be the first one, right? So let me just invite a few people. Um, Let me just go down the line. See who to invite. And this is a certification for life coach, right? So it's for life coach, and then I'm also going to talk about the different niches tonight that they could potentially be interested in. So let me see. I think oh, you know what? I have to find let me get her in here because I know for sure they're coming. Wait, what? All right. So you never know who might be interested in the program. You know what I mean? So just invite them. Let me see. I know a couple of people who told me they were interested, so I'm just making sure that I have their names here. Wait. Oh my goodness. This is like. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to type with my knuckle. It's not easy. Type it with your knuckles. Let me see. There was somebody else who told me they would be interested. Let me just make sure I remind them in case they forget. All right. And there is another person. What is what you call it? Once I'm done with the sharing, y'all, I can focus. All right. All right. I think I'm finished with my sharing. I can focus. Y'all, I was trying to type with my knuckles. Like that's not easy, y'all. But yes, so again tonight I'm having my very first interest meeting for life certification, life coach certification program. And I want to be able to share my expertise in helping women that wants to tap into this space. And I want to just really kind of create a program. Well, no, not kind of, I am creating a program that will set oh wait, I didn't share my live to myself. I gotta get the little helper going, y'all. The little helper gotta go to work. Everybody around here gotta earn their keep. If you know, you know. Everybody around here has to earn their keep, including little helper. Everybody around here has to earn their keep. Okay, see, look at little helper all loud. Let me turn her down. Okay. Let me get her started with with tapping. Let's see if she's tapping. Yep, she's tapping. Little helper is at work. So numbers will start moving as far as the likes are concerned. Um but uh but yes, I definitely want to bring women into this space that is looking to maybe you know tap into coaching, or perhaps there is a woman who is already coaching in a particular niche and want to tap into a different niche. Like right now I also change up. I got my flash goal. Let's see what the flash goal is. It is, oh okay, it's a rose. All right, so 3 roses for the live, the flash goal. So um and of course I'm drinking my juice. Hold on. Ooh. Oh, thank you, Nika Grace. So yes, so tonight is going to be a very big deal. Thank you for getting your daily heart meet. I know you was waiting. Okay, thank you. So I definitely want women to know this field is available, and that it's not complicated, but there are certain things that that are required. Be able to answer some questions for them as it relates to maybe the different niches that are available, and just maybe they want to do they want to actually get a certification because they are already coaching, right? There are women, like for me, when I first started as a life coach, I was already doing the job. Honestly, I just didn't know. I did not know that it was a business. My ear is itching. Am I the only one that don't like when my ear is itching? Like, what does that mean? Like, why does it do that? I don't like that, because then I feel like I get an earache. Oh my God. Ouch. Okay. I'm gonna have to just leave it alone. But sometimes it happens and it really bothers me. Um, but anyway, let me stay focused. But yes, so any woman that you may be in relationship with, that are always are the go-to people, right? Or maybe they're your go-to people. Maybe who is it, a woman that you call all the time asking for advice, or they tend to always giving you all of the best advice even when you don't ask, right? There are women who are natural coaches, but they just don't know, one, that they are, right? And two, that they can actually make a living out of it, right? And so it's the season right now to allow one another to win and to help each other win. If you know some way that can help another woman, maybe it's not you, but you know somebody, you know a woman that always has the right advice, or they are always a go-to person, right? And they might have didn't even ask to be, but everybody call on them naturally. Something happened, they're like, oh, let me call so and so because I know they'll be able to help me. That woman could potentially be a life coach, and she can get a certification, and she can make, even if whether she want to do it for a part-time, or if she want to make it a full-time business. But at the bottom line is knowing the options that are available. It's knowing that there is something that you can do with this gift that you have, and this ability that you have, but you just don't know about it yet. And a lot of times we see things in people that they have not yet seen in themselves, and we may have to be the one that point it out and say, you know what, I think you will be a great coach. Why? Because you always helping me, right? Or because we all call, or that one in the group, the friend group, who is like the one with the more of the sound thought, more wisdom, or when y'all trying to make a decision, you like, okay, we got to talk to so and so because we know that she's going to be able to help us. And she's a woman who, number one, is honest. Okay, because you have to be honest, and you have to be trustworthy, right? You want to make sure that when someone call on you, that you're not afraid to share your expertise, because as a life coach, you are put out here in spaces where you have to share your life with other people. And you don't have to only coach women. You can coach men. You can coach both. It's really up to you of how you want to, set up your business to that that you're going to be able to deliver. And it also depends on the niche, right? I cannot coach a man on my kind of trauma, okay, or my kind of coaching, because I'm not a man, and it's not generalized, right? Mine is a niche specific. I'm a certified life coach, but I also niche down to confidence and trauma. I cannot talk to a man from that perspective, because I don't know what it's like for a man to have experienced some of the things that I've lived through. Now, I can do general coaching with a man, right? I can certainly listen and have key questions to ask so that I can pull out more information. You have to also know how to do vetting, right? Because vetting is very important. And honestly, vetting could be close relation to nosy, right? um, or it could just be like, concern. So it's knowing how to ask the right questions so that you can pull the answers out of the individuals so that you may be able to serve them with a sound mind, and of course with the best wisdom possible. But you yourself have to be able to be honest, right? Because if you're gonna coach a woman on trauma, but you're very secretive, like everything they may want to ask you, you're gonna be like, well, I don't talk about that. Oh, well, I'm just giving you general examples. Well, I want out the room. I don't want to talk to you. Why? Because you're not giving me real information. You're not even telling me about your story. So how do I know what you have survived, and how do I know, and how can I give you some key pointers if I didn't go through this, and let alone I'm not even talking clear about it. I'm talking around in riddles and in circles, and you try to figure out like, wait, can this person help me or not? And if I'm gonna bring you into this space, if I'm gonna bring you into the room, if I'm gonna sit across from you on a Zoom or maybe in person, I don't want like you asking me questions and I'm like, no, I don't want to answer that. Well, you know what? I'm not giving you my money because you're not my coach. Because you want to be able to relate. You want to be able to ask questions. How did you get over that? What was the key things that you did? What resources did you tap into? And no, you don't have to tell all of the details about your situation, but you need to have experienced it so that you can know how to coach. What do that person feel? What was it like for you when you experienced this? Because really, life coaching is you are coaching on life. And guess from whose life? Your life. That's what it is. So you really should coach on a niche that you are familiar with. Something that you could talk about for you, not only just talking about other people's examples. It's great to have other references besides yourself that you could bring to the conversation, but it's very important for you to be able to say, well, I remember when I was going through this. And not to say, oh, well, I remember when my sister was going through this. Oh, like they're gonna be like, well, what did you ever go through anything? If you didn't, why? Let me call your sister. Let me call your friend, because clearly they have lived through it and you haven't. Because it's gonna be like, well, why do I need to talk to you? Why am I paying you? If you're referencing everybody else, why am I paying you? Shouldn't I be paying them? That's kind of like the truth, so it's important to make sure that you are ready to be open, that you are ready to be honest, you are ready to be vulnerable, you are ready to share pieces of your life that may perhaps be uncomfortable. Now you have to pick your niche very, very carefully. Now, you don't have to pick a trauma niche, right? You can go with confidence. And the truth is, let me be real front. Whatever you coach in, if you never experienced it, not only is it going to be real weird, but they're going to be able to see that. Those individuals that you're coaching, they're going to be able to see, like, why every time I ask her these kind of questions, she get uncomfortable. Now they're going to be coaching you. They're going to be, like, they're going to be like, I think somebody is being fake, right? Somebody going to be like, they're going to call out your card. They're going to flip your card over real quick. Like, you ain't been through that. You don't know nothing. Every time I ask you a question, you be like, oh, well, my cousin or my mother or my daughter. I want you to have more than one reference as yourself, but I don't need you to only reference everyone else, but not you. So whatever you're going to niche down to, you have to be able to be relatable in that sort. You have to be able to be ready to expose your own self. Whether it's the bad mistakes, right? The winning, okay? And those things that you gotta be real enough to say, look, this is what I did when I was in it. This is what I did when I got out of it. And this is what I am doing today to keep away from it. There should be like a 3-part component. When you was in, when you got out, and how you doing now. Okay, and all of those things will help a person to find themselves very relatable, and finding themselves having practical things, because they're gonna be like, well, you know what, Coach Jessie said she went through this, and Coach Jessie said this is what she did when she got out of it, and she also said what she's doing today to not find herself back in it. That's relatable. That's honesty. If you're saying to someone you never had any issues with this area, then you're not my coach. You can't help me, because where's your reference card? Where's your honesty? And if you've been through it, but you talking around in circles, I'm gonna be like, I need someone to be honest with me. I need someone to be relatable. I need somebody to keep it real. Okay? Because if you are the one that's not being honest, then guess what's going to happen? They're going to be like, then why? If all your friends were calling on you, you were the go-to person in the friend group. So you were just giving them lies because you didn't even go through it. So what were you coaching them on? Lies? And immediately, I'm out the door. I'm out the door. You're gonna lose that client. As a matter of fact, they're gonna ask for a refund. And you know what? If you say, oh, well, I don't give refund, guess what they're gonna say? Well, I'm gonna tell everybody about your terrible service. I mean, some you may say, I don't care. And you know what? You may feel that way, but guess what? You're gonna care about your reputation as a coach. Okay. Hello, Yoli. Welcome to the room, hon. Thank you for tapping in. Okay. You say yes. Oh, hey, Shay. Welcome to the room. Yes. So I'm talking about the life coach certification program. I am having my first interest meeting tonight. Okay. So if you are interested, you can let me know and I will send you the Zoom information. It is happening at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you for sharing it out. So yeah. Oh, did I share my live in the group? Yoli, can you please share this in the group for me? I don't know. Are we in the same group? I think so. Okay, thank you. But yes, I know Dr. Lisa created 2 groups. I don't know which one you're in, but just share me in whatever one. Thank you. And also you can share me in the WhatsApp, please. Thank you. I forgot. But it's just important to be able to be real and honest and also to be authentic, right? I don't need you to coach me on the person you wish you could be, because then that's not real to me. That's just someone you aspire to be. That's like wishing on a star. I don't need you to be wishing on a star with my situation. Okay? Because my situation is too important to me for you to look at it like a wish. Right? Okay, I see them coming in. Thank you so much, Yoli. Hey guys, hey Toya, welcome to the room. So I'm just talking about my yes, thank you for coming into the room. I am talking about the certification program for life coach. I am literally having my very first interest meeting tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you aspire to be a life coach, a certified life coach, you are welcome to come into the room. If you just want to hear about it, but you're like, I don't really know, maybe not. You are welcome to attend. Just let me know and I will send you the Zoom information. And that is happening at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight. So literally in like I'm gonna have to get off about I'm gonna get off probably about 6:30ish because I gotta make sure I take the boys, to the bathroom and then get ready to kind of sit down. Hopefully my daughter will be home by then so that they could go with her. Okay. But yes, so I'm just kind of giving insight about how do you know that you may be a woman who is interested or who could potentially make a living out of a life coach. And I want to be able to answer questions about the different niches. And I want to give you information about the business component. Um, and I want to be, make sure not you specifically, but that women know if you're going to tap into this field, you have to be ready to be vulnerable. You have to be ready to also have good resources and wisdom to share with other people. Yes, right? Like you don't want to sit across a potential coach and that you find out they've been lying. What you mean you don't know? What you mean? I would be upset. And you will have every right to be. And and if you like, if they say, well, you don't even know what you're talking about, I want out of this contract, and you like, well, there's no refund, that's going to be a problem. They could potentially sue you, okay, or your business, and then you're going to be in hot water. So it's not worth it. It's better to just be like, let me really think if I'm able to really help another woman who is sitting across from me in a situation that I actually did go through. Am I ready to even expose myself by speaking of my truth? The only way that you can potentially help and give sound wisdom, resources, advice, feedback, tools is by being honest. Honesty is not just the best policy, but honesty is the foundation of your coaching. Honesty is the foundation for coaching. You cannot coach a lie. You cannot. Unless you're going to just be a lying coach. And if that's what you want to be, then I don't know what to tell you, but that ain't gonna work out, Mr. Long, because that lying always catches up. Period. Lying catches up. Because how many lies are you gonna have to tell to keep up with the lie? I mean, like seriously, like those people who are like habitual liars. What? Aren't you exhausted to try to remember all the lies that you told so you can keep up with them and who you told them to? Like, the truth alone is hard enough to even talk through sometime. The truth alone is hard enough to experience. But if you start the whole thing on a lie, you're going to need a coach. You're going to need a therapist. You're going to need a doctor because somebody might hurt you. Okay. You're going to need some prayer. You're going to need a lot of help. So just coach on truth. Coach on your experience. Coach on your life. That is one of the best quality of a coach. Hello, Soprano. Welcome to the room. The best quality of a life coach is honesty. Okay? Thank you for getting your daily heart, me. And guys, I think I still got the flash go, or I might have missed it. Never mind. I think I missed it. I have a roses, but I think I missed it. Yeah, I missed it. But that's a great quality to have as a coach. Oh, my coach keeps it real. Thumbs up. Okay. My coach tell me the truth. Thumbs up. Thank you for being the title gifter, Yoli of the Roses. But if you are like, hey, my coach today, she told me one story. Then the last time I met with her, she told me a different story. Each time she tells me a story, the situation or the conversation changes. They're gonna be like, somebody lying. We don't know which of the pieces that you told is truth. We don't even really know if you're really a coach. We don't even know if your name is really Coach Jesse. Because they're gonna start questioning everything about you. And that's the worst thing that you want to do to try to establish a relationship with a coaching client. If the coaching client don't believe a word you saying, baby, that coaching program is going to be like just abort mission. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. They're not even hearing. All they're doing is actually listening for the next lie. If the minute you open up your mouth, they're like, oh, I know she about to lie. They don't even need to coach them. I'm trying to tell you the truth right there. Oh, not subliminally. I didn't mean, but you know what I'm saying. If you are not going to coach on truth, and if you're not going to be able to be honest and relatable, you don't need to try to be a coach. Because a coach lies on, well, no, let me not use the word lies in the same sentence. No, sorry, let's use another word. A coach foundation is on truth. And whose truth? It needs to be your truth, not a truth that you done made up in your head and you believe in your own lies, but a truth that you experienced what you are telling them about, and that you are giving them a sound wisdom. Exactly. Yes, truth. That is a major requisite. Okay? It is a major component for a coach. You have to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. If you're trying to plead the fifth on every question that the client asks, you don't even need to be coaching. Thank you for being a title gifter on the necklaces. Thank you. If you are not ready to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God. Thank you guys for coming into the room. I see you all. Hey, community. Yes, this is my community, y'all. My peoples are coming in the room. Yeah, yes. Launch your income community. Ooh, 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 ooh. Industry. Okay. What else you got? I mean, it's an agency, but an industry. And that is best for me. Okay, let me focus. I'm about to get into my rapping mode. Okay, hold up. But yes, thank you, Yoli. Thank you for spreading the love out. Yes. Get this live out there, y'all. I want to go to the FYP. FYP. Okay. I want to get other women into the room. Hey, Patty. Thank you. I want to get other women into the room because I am literally about to go in less than an hour to do my very first life coach certification program interest meeting. It's going to be my very first one, but it won't be the only one, but it's my very first one tapping into certifying other coaches. And also, just so you know, let me give you some criteria that might help you, because you may say, well, I don't want to be a coach. Hold up, just hear me out. A little interest meeting never hurt nobody. And but I do want you to steward your time properly. So let me tell you, let me just say a few things that might help you to consider the thought of a certified life coach. Okay, let's go down some questions. Are you the go-to in your friend group? Right? Are you the go-to in your friend group? Are you always the tiebreaker in a conversation? Are you asked a lot of questions in conversations? Are people normally saying, hey, what do you think about this? Are you an honest individual? Are you honest? Are you comfortable with your truth? Your truth. Wait, are you answering yes in the comments, Yoli? Okay, no problem. We can do that. Are you comfortable with speaking your truth? Okay, good. Have you, is there any area in your conversations or in your life that you want to help someone stay away from because you know what happened when you went there, and you able to help somebody else with your survival? Anything that you have experienced and you can help another person through their experience. Okay. Oh, Yoli. Okay. Let me see. Are you, do you find joy in helping? Do you find joy in helping people? Even if they don't take your advice? Okay. Yeah, you said test with all my soul. Gio, be quiet. You about to be put out. Okay. All right. Okay. Yoli, do you want to come tonight? How about that? Look, Yoli, let's cut to the chase. Do you want to come tonight? Is there anybody in the room who wants to come tonight? This is an I gotta put my dog out in a minute. Gio, stop barking. What was I saying? This is an interest meeting, by the way. This is no obligations. It is simply Q&A, simply interest meeting for you to hear what you probably don't know about. You probably don't even know that this is a business idea that can change the trajectory of your life. Oh, you go live at 7 p.m. Do you go live 7 p.m. every night or just Mondays? Hello, Facebook and YouTube. So, as you can see, I am doing a life coach certification interest meeting tonight. So, if you are interested in joining me in the room, just let me know, and I can get you the Zoom information. It is happening at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I see a comment here. Okay, I got it. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay. Maybe I know I'm gonna have it another night, but I don't know what other night this. You know what? I might have a second one Thursday night. I might have another interest meeting Thursday night because what I typically no what I originally had planned for Thursdays for the month of August has been canceled. So actually my Thursdays opened back up. Um I just don't know if I'm gonna do it at 7 p.m. Central Time or 7:30. I might do it 7:30 because it will have to be after like my live, right? So it has to be after my live. So if you are interested, anyone who's interested in coming tonight to this one, let me know in the comments. Is there anyone who's interested in attending tonight's interest meeting? Because I have to get you the Zoom information immediately. Um, you know what I'm gonna do? Let me think. What's the best thing to do? What I will do is, I think I'll put the Zoom information maybe in our group for tonight, and then uh I'm trying to think. Hold on, let me see. Let me think this all the way through. Well, put it this way. I'm gonna have tonight, okay? I'm gonna have tonight meeting, and then I am going to pencil thought Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. Right now I'm going to say more likely it's going to be Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time or Thursday at some time, either maybe 6 or 7. So I'm gonna do another one on Thursday for sure. Okay, so maybe because Thursday you don't go live, so maybe Thursday will work out best for you. But I definitely want you to come because you might find that this is something that's doable for you. And then when you hear the information about how you can get started, you might be like, oh my God, I want to start tomorrow. But of course, we got to go through some of the logistics because you were saying yes to everything. You was like, yes, 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 yes. You said yes so much. You said Tess. You said yes so much, girl. You said Tess. I was like, okay. Oh, so it sounds like you really need to be in this meeting, and I'm gonna try to work it so that you can be there. Because you know what, Yoli, I want any woman. Hey, awesome. And I also want any woman who um who is looking to grow and who's looking to help other people by from their survival rate, right? You survive for a reason. You didn't survive to just keep it a secret, and that's what the Bible tells us. We overcome by the words of our testimonies, right? Because we have to share the things that we have been able to not only go through, but we survived it, and now we're thriving because we made it to the other side. Because there are so many women who are in situations and they don't see the end. They need to be able to know, hey, I've experienced and I've been where you are. This is not the end, but you get to decide that. You don't get to decide everything in your life, but there are some things you do get to decide. And you have to decide that you want to make it out. Once you decide that in your mind that I want to make it out, you're going to be focused on whatever needs to be done. It doesn't mean that it won't be hard moments, right? It doesn't mean that you're not going to cry through it, right? It doesn't mean that there might not be times that you want to give up. But if I talk to Yoli and Yoli says, I've been where you are and I understand. But even when I got into those moments, I kept going. And because I kept going, I was able to get to where I am today. That gives me hope. That gives me a glimpse to what could potentially be my story. Right? That gives me an eye view of someone who understands me. Hey, Sarah, welcome to the room. It comforts me to know that you survived this. And not only does it comfort me, but now it helps me to have something and someone to hold on to know this person knows how I feel right now. You know, there is a thing, like, you know how it's like negativity spread, but so can positivity. Positivity can spread too if we are spreading it. Good can spread too if we are spreading it. Negativity only spread because people are spreading it. So it's the same thing with positivity. It's the same thing with hope. How you doing today, Sarah? Welcome to the room. You know, hope, faith, these kind of things can be spread. Why? Because we see visually someone else who's doing it, or we heard from someone else who got through it. And because I can associate your name of someone who did this, and I can see like, dang, you know what? Look at her. Look at Yoli. You know what? Like, let's say if you're coaching someone who is in the middle of a new career change, right? And they are scared. Okay, they are terrified of this change. There are women who stay stuck in things because they are afraid of even success. And let's say you become a success coach. You become a success coach and you bringing women into your room to coach them on success. That makes it easier for her. Hey, Luna, welcome to the room. It makes it easier for her to associate your name with success, that it will encourage her to keep going. In those moments where she is feeling like, oh, I don't think I can make it, there's no way, she'll be able to say, you know what? No, because in my session today with Yoli or with Luna or with Sarah or with Nika Grace, I was able to, you know, hear that they been where I'm at, that they went into to a new field and they were scared too, but they did it anyway. Or I spoke to a Dr. Lisa, and there was a time that, you know, she was so scared to hit the live button. Now she's a whole agency. When you are coaching on the thing that you have experienced and that you are coaching from the better side of it, you are coaching someone to their potential truth, to their potential outcome. So that's easier to say, oh, some comments were filtered, ladies. I don't know, but there were some comments filtered. So if you're asking me or saying something, just make sure you word it in a way that TikTok won't filter it. Right? So you are able to give a woman a glimpse of hope. And for me, as a certified life coach, and I have done the niche confidence and trauma. Hey, YouTube, Hey, Facebook. Let me know if you have any questions. I am co-streaming over here with TikTok as well. So if you have any questions about tonight's interest meeting, please let me know. If you would like to attend, please let me know. It is happening literally in about half an hour, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you need the Zoom information, I will need to get your email immediately, like now, so that I can send it to you. But I will have another interest meeting this week. Right now, we are penciling in this coming Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you can't make it tonight, then hopefully Thursday night, you'll be able to make it. Okay? And that goes for anybody in the room. You're doing amazing. Keep it up. Oh, thank you, Yoli. I appreciate it. You too. And ladies, you may not even realize the importance and severity of coaching. We need coaches more today than ever before. And why? Because there are so many new open opportunities and open doors for women that some women are operating with the old mindset, right? The old mindset that said a woman can't do this, or woman can't do that. A woman got to do it like this. A woman got to do it like that. There was a time, even a stay-at-home mom, it was like people didn't even respect her, right? And yet she has gifts and talents and abilities that she can bring to the world. And guess what? She can do it right from the comfort of her own home while nursing her child, right? She can have a career right from the comfort of her bedroom while, taking care of her children, while taking care of her household. Thank you for being a title gifter. So it's like today more than ever. Oh, thank you. Oh, I achieved my life goal. My life goal that the necklace is. Thank you, ladies. But you understand what I'm saying? Are there any questions for me before I have to get off? YouTube and Facebook, do you have any questions for me before I log off for tonight? But I want you, you people, I'm gonna say you guys because I don't know if there's any men in the room, but I'm gonna just put it out there. I do not coach men. Okay, I do not coach men because I cannot relate as a man. So my coaching is geared towards women because, well, one, I'm a woman. But not just because of that, but because I coach from from a stance of success and hope. And I want the woman that I'm coaching to be able to see what's available for them in me. And I'm not a man, so I couldn't do that. I cannot sell that to a man. There's no way I can coach a man to see his success in me because we are two different species, okay? And we deal with things some different ways. And so I only cater to women coaching, and not just a niche, but in my coaching period. Okay, so I focus on women. And it's not to say that another woman cannot coach a man. You can. I'm just saying for me, I don't. Okay. Because I want to make sure that the person I'm coaching, I am able to totally relate because I coach you on my experiences. Whatever it is, no matter what the niche is, I coach from my experience. And I only can give you that as a woman. Okay. So that's very important. And those are very, key questions that you should ask even yourself. If you do decide that this is a lane that you want to, cross over in, you want to know, well, who would I be able to best help with my information? Who can benefit from my coaching. And then from that, you also got to consider an age. What's the age range? Okay, you cannot be a coach from a 5-year-old to a 100-year-old woman. Many different phases in that. There's a whole lot of everything in that, right? So you have to determine those, the age group, okay, the gender, the niche, okay, and the experience that you will be able to share. So there's a lot of questions to ask yourself. And the reason for my interest meeting, one, is to let you know that you can potentially have a new business in your hand, but you just didn't know it. And a lot of times people don't know, but they don't know because nobody told them. And then you get this aha revelation like, oh my God, I have been really doing this all my life. And then you're like, wait a minute, I can do this with my eyes closed. That's an easy peasy situation because you are going to be able to help a woman find peace, find joy, find answers, find healing, find herself. Because there are women who lose the essence of who they are because now everyone has identified them by this. Oh, she's the wife of. She's the mother of. Hey, stop that. Go sit. Go sit. I just got a glance of the mirror. At Gio, where you at? Come over here. Come sit down. Where you at? Come sit, Gio. Sit right here. But yes, you will be surprised at what you'll be able to teach and show a woman. And she'll be like, oh my God, I didn't even know that this was possible. I didn't even know that I can do this until I saw so-and-so, until I met with so-and-so, until I talked to so-and-so. And you are, or you could be, the so-and-so. So come tonight or Thursday to the interest meeting. Come and find out more about what a life coach entails. Come and find out what does the certification entails. Who was that? Hey, Auntie. I'm about to log off, but I want to make sure everybody heard and know. If you are interested, let me know now so I can get you into the Zoom room with me tonight. Hey, Auntie. I'm so proud of you, Auntie. So if you are interested in this in becoming a certified life coach, I will be doing the interest meeting in literally less than 20 minutes via Zoom. You could be in the room. Just let me know and I will email you. You're welcome, Auntie. I can email you the Zoom information like right now. And there's no obligation necessary. Okay, this is literally a Q&A. And also, I will be giving you the information of what could potentially change your mind. Hold on, let me see. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm reading my email. So, one of the interests just emailed me. They're not able to come tonight. So, which is fine because you know what? I will show up for just one person. As long as I don't show up to just talk to myself. But you know what? Even if that's the case, hey, I can record it and maybe sell the recording. I don't know, but this is my first time actually doing a certification program myself. I am doing the certification as the one who's going to be certifying coaches. I am a certified coach, so now I'm gonna certify new coaches or other coaches. Now I do have to wrap up because now I do have to get ready for the live. For the Zoom. So what I'm gonna do is this. I know there's a lot of people that may think about it and may say, you know what, I wasn't prepared, and that's okay. I'll do it next. I'll do it on Thursday. Okay. Yes. Oh, thank you, Luna. That's fine. If you want to come to Thursday's Q&A or interest meeting, that is fine. But because there is no obligation, I really want women to know what could potentially be available and what could potentially open up a new income stream for you. And you'll be surprised. It ain't hard. As long as you are able to be you, it's not that hard. And I'll give you the rest of the details, and it'll be literally like a coaching business in a bag. Literally in a bag. Okay? All right. Yes. Okay, Auntie. All right, guys. I'm logging off now so I could go get ready. And so I will see y'all on tomorrow in Doc's room, or maybe if I'm strolling the streets later, which I'm not sure about, I will see you all in the TikTok hallways. All right. Until then, just know this: you are important. You are needed and you are necessary. We need your truth to help us know that we too can survive and thrive from our challenges, our shortcomings, or even our traumas. But you have to be ready to say yes and be ready to show up as you. You are the head and not the tail. You're above and not beneath. So put your head up and put your back straight, because you got this. This could be a new business for you. So I'm telling you, you never know what life you can change by saying yes. Okay? Now, I gotta go. I will see you guys on the other side. Know this: God loves you. And because God loves you, I love you on purpose. Peace. All right. Thank you, guys. I will tell y'all how it went tomorrow in our homeroom. Okay, guys. All right. And if not tonight, just be prepared to join me Thursday night for the interest meeting. Okay? All right. Hello, Trish. I'm actually logging off now because I'm getting ready to do